guess what folks are trying to see is how quickly you think he can progress to being maybe a pass-oriented guy first. Maybe that might have been a better way to get it to that subject.
Well, I mean, you have to throw it in this league. There's no question about it, and he is that. And the fact that, like, it's getting asked so much, I get it, and all that, but he can throw. We see him in practice every single day. He threw pretty darn well at Louisville, and and we've watched him develop, and we wouldn't have taken him if we didn't think he was that guy. So you got to throw it. We're not going to run the quarterback that many times down the road. It was a good start. I think he built from there, and the way the game was going, it worked out for us. We were in pretty good shape there for most of the time, and the running game was working. So you kind of keep going with it. But I think we keep building. You try to put a rookie quarterback in position to be successful. You want him to be successful, and you want to win the game and do what you have to do to win. But I really have no question, no doubt whatsoever, based on seeing him every day in practice, that he's going to be able to be a passer-oriented guy. You have to be in this league. That's why we took him. So it's a good question, and I'm confident he's going to do well.
So my question for you is as well, because that in terms of making him successful, you clearly put more or had plays in the playbook that you brought up that you absolutely, stating the obvious, wouldn't have with Joe Flacco under center. Do you think that it would have looked as good as it did if you didn't have a bye week before that?
That's a good question. It probably helped us. We didn't really practice on the bye week, though, Rich. We had one extra day on Monday. We have been practicing those plays from the beginning, and Joe actually has run some of those plays in games. Some of the RPOs and even, believe it or not, one or two of the reads, although Joe definitely wants to give it more. Lamar keeps it probably a little more often, but we've dabbled in that stuff, and Lamar's done some of it in games. But, when Lamar was going to take every snap, and the fact that it was new and people hadn't seen it before, hey, man, take advantage of it and let's roll. But I do think that you're going to see more passing out of us as the games come on, with Lamar playing.
So how is Joe right now?
He's good. He's getting better. His hip is a non-surgical deal. It just needs a little rest. So I would say he's got an outside chance for this week, and then going forward, his chances get better.
Okay. And then how we noticed that Lamar did not change out of his full uniform for his post-game press conference. Is that something that you're going to try to coach him up on as well?
That's a good point. I just know he kept his shoulder pads on and everything, didn't he?
It looks like it to me, yeah.
I think the kid wants to play. He wants to keep playing, probably.
He wanted another quarter, but I'm sure you were happy to get out in regulation, though.
Right.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.